Hello dear students, very good morning. How do you do? Are you enjoying the sessions? And at the same time, are you going through the videos and practicing the derivation of the equations? Fine. Okay. Shall we start? Today we will move on to moving plates. So far we have seen the force exerted on the plate, flat plate and curved plate when they are held stationary, normally and as well as inclined. Today we will move on to moving plate. So in case of stationary there was no possibility to get the work done, whereas when the plate is moved we can able to get the work done also. Therefore the different equations which we have to get, just as a summary, after completing also we will go for summary. Before starting, what are all the things to be done, at a glance we will see. When the object is moving with velocity u, we are required to find out flat plate is normal to the jet. What is Fx? Rho a v minus u squared, and work done per second is equal to F into u. When series of flat plates, vertical plates are provided, Fx is equal to rho a v multiplied by v minus u, where v is the velocity of jet, u is the velocity of plate. Flat plate is inclined to the jet, then Fn is equal to rho a v minus u whole squared sin theta. Fx is equal to rho a v minus u whole squared sin 2 theta. Fy is equal to rho a v minus u whole squared sin theta cos theta, whereas work done per second is equal to Fx multiplied by u. Fx multiplied by u. Always for work done we have to consider the force in the x direction, that is in the direction of motion, not in perpendicular direction. Plate is curved, jet striking at the center. Fx is equal to rho a v minus u whole squared multiplied by 1 plus cos theta. Work done per second is equal to rho a v minus u whole squared whole multiplied by 1 plus cos theta multiplied by small u. When series of curved vanes are used, then Fx is equal to rho a v multiplied by v minus u multiplied by 1 plus cos theta. Third, fourth, this must be fourth, minor correction. When plate is curved, jet striking tangentially and plate is unsymmetrical. So when we do not say anything, it means it is symmetrical. When in order to say it is unsymmetrical, we have to write and understand unsymmetrical. Fx is equal to rho a vr1 whole multiplied by vw1 plus or minus vw2. Use positive when beta is less than 90 degrees. Use negative sign when beta is greater than 90 degrees. This is just a summary. It is a summary. It is a summary so far we have done. Okay. Now actually we will go into the details and derivation. When an object is moving with velocity u, flat plate as shown in figure is normal to the jet. Okay, you can see this is normal to the jet. When it is moved means from here to here it is moved with velocity u, right? This is the velocity v of the jet. The new position of the plate is shown in dotted as shown very clearly. I need not have to write using pen on the screen. Okay. Now this is held normal, that means 90 degrees, which is shown here. Now this is the v minus u is known as relative velocity. or effective velocity or relative velocity, that is nothing but v minus u. V minus u. Figure shows that the flat plate held normal to the jet is assumed to move with a velocity u in the same direction as the jet. In this case, absolute velocity of the jet is v, will not be effective velocity with which the jet strikes the plate, because as the jet is about to strike the plate has also moved away from the jet with a velocity u. Therefore, it may not become effective. Therefore, we should write this in terms of relative velocity. That is nothing but absolute velocity v minus plate velocity u, v minus u. Okay. Next slide. Flat plate is normal to the jet, that is continued. Therefore, the jet strikes to the plate with relative velocity, that is equal to jet velocity minus plate velocity. Let D is equal to dia of the jet, capital D is equal to dia of the pipe, A is equal to cross-sectional area of the jet, pi by 4 d squared, where capital V is equal to velocity of the jet before striking, u is equal to velocity of plate. Relative velocity is equal to v minus u. Therefore, jet will strikes to the plate with velocity v minus u and leaves at the outlet with the same velocity v minus u. Okay, is it clear from the figure and explanation? Fine. Force exerted by the jet on the plate. Now we will try to get the equation for force exerted. Now mass of water strikes to the plate is rho q, that is nothing but rho a v minus u. Here we have to take velocity of strike, we should take v minus u, not simply v. In basics we have studied mass of water strikes to the plate is rho q, where q is equal to av. Here effective velocity is v minus u, that is nothing but relative velocity. Relative velocity, that is equal to v minus u, where u is velocity of the plate, v, capital V is velocity of the jet, that is also known as absolute velocity. Therefore, force acting in x direction is equal to rate of change of momentum in x direction, that is nothing but initial momentum minus final momentum per second. Therefore, Fx is equal to mass per second multiplied by velocity of striking minus velocity after striking. Now, flat plate is normal to the jet, that is continued. Force exerted by the jet on the plate we are finding out. Initial velocity or striking the velocity in x direction is equal to v minus u. We came to know in the last slide. Final velocity after striking in x direction is 0. Therefore, Fx is equal to rho a whole multiplied by v minus u whole multiplied by v minus u minus 0. Therefore, Fx will be equal to rho a v minus u whole squared. This is the simplified derived equation for force exerted on the normal plate when it is held normal. Okay. Let us continue. When the plate is moved, it is possible for us to get the work done by it. Work done per second by the jet on the plate. Due to displacement of the plate in this case, there will be work done by the force Fx. Always the force acting in the direction of x only we can get the work done, not with respect to y direction. Therefore, work done per second can be computed as work done per second is equal to force into distance travelled per second. Force always you have to take in x direction only, Fx, multiplied by velocity of the plate, not velocity of the jet. velocity of the plate should be considered and the force acting in the x direction only should be considered. Therefore, work done per second in watts or kilowatts will be equal to Fx multiplied by velocity of plate is small u whole multiplied by, that means Fx multiplied by u is equal to rho a v minus u whole squared multiplied by u. Newtons meter per second or watt, or simply with capital W also you can write. Then in order to get into kilowatt, what you have to do? You have to divide it by 10 to the power of 3, or you have to multiply it by 10 to the power of minus 3. You will get it in kilowatt. What it is? It is work done per second. Okay. Next, computation of efficiency. Since the plate is moving, we can get the work done. After once the work done is got, we can find out the efficiency. In general, you know the formula for efficiency. It is the ratio of, let me change the color of pen. We will take black ones. Efficiency of the jet is given by output power divided by input power. It is the ratio of output divided by input. Input is equal to kinetic energy per second, that is half mv squared per second, half rho a v multiplied by v squared, that is nothing but half rho a v cube. Therefore, efficiency of the jet is equal to output power is what? This is rho a v minus u whole squared multiplied by u divided by half rho a v cube. If you simplify this, you will get the velocity of jet, efficiency of the jet is equal to 2 times v minus u multiplied by 2 multiplied by u divided by v cube. Okay. See, since the single plate, suppose you consider the jet is here, the jet of water is here, because this is the pipe end and there is a nozzle, okay, nozzle, and jet which is exiting or ejected out of the nozzle will strike the plate. Okay, now this plate is keep on moving at a velocity u. Okay, now it continuously moves with velocity u, continuously moves. A practical simulated example is, suppose there is a fire, especially in Holi one day before, what we do? We used to put the fire so as to burn the all bad characteristics of that Ravana. What we do? We used to put the fire before one day of Holi or Holi. If you are nearer to the fire, you will feel too much hot. Little bit you move away from the fire, naturally that much hot will not be felt by the person. Suppose if he further keeps away from the fire, further he feels that he is getting less hot. In the same way, when the jet of water is striking the plate and plate is moving with a velocity u meters per second, as it keeps on moving away from the jet, the effectiveness of the exerting force by the jet on the plate will become negligible. Therefore, the work done by the jet may not be able to be efficient. So as to make use of this, what we are required to do? We have to mount the plates on the periphery of the wheel, and wheel in turn is connected to the shaft. Thereby, we can get the work done very effectively. That is being done here. Series of flat plates, vertical flat plates mounted on the periphery. Could you get the concept? Okay. Let a jet of diameter d and velocity v strike the wheel tangentially at its lower edge such that the bottommost vertical plate is impinged at its center. Impinged means striked. Jet is striking the plate at center. The impact of jet will push the plate in the same direction as the jet, and its position will be occupied by another plate in succession. Let small u be the tangential velocity of the wheel along the center of the plates. Let a jet of diameter d and velocity v strike the wheel tangentially at its lower edge such that the bottommost vertical plate is impinged at its center. Next slide. In this case, since the plates force the jet normally one after the other, for example, one plate will come, as soon as it moves in this direction, another plate will come and held normal, and then third plate will come and held normal, and then fourth plate will come. So likewise, first plate, second plate, third plate, fourth plate. So continuously, since it is moving, at each and every time, at least one single plate will come as an obstruction for the jet, and jet exerts the force on it. Therefore, continuously it works. Therefore, the entire fluid issuing from the nozzle will strike the plates when all the plates are considered. Therefore, mass of fluid per second is equal to rho AV. Again, the effective velocity of the jet before impact will be V minus U, which is the relative velocity of the jet with respect to the plate. Here, relative. When the plate is moving, we have to consider relative velocity. Got the point? Okay. Rate of change of momentum in the direction of force must be equal to initial momentum per second minus final momentum per second. That is nothing but force exerted in x direction. Initial velocity of striking velocity or striking velocity, we can call either striking or initial in x direction. Final velocity or after striking in x direction is equal to 0. Therefore, Fx is equal to rho AV whole multiplied by V minus U minus 0. Ultimately, we get the equation Fx is equal to rho AV multiplied by V minus U. Work done per second is equal to Fx multiplied by U, that is equal to rho AV whole multiplied by V minus U multiplied by U. You know, when you are calculating the work done per second, you have to use only the force in the x direction or in the direction of motion. That will give you Newton meter per second or watt, or in kilowatt. You can convert and keep it in kilowatt also. Input power efficiency to find. Input power is equal to kinetic energy per second half mv squared per second half rho AV into v squared. Output power is equal to work done per second is equal to rho AV whole multiplied by V minus U multiplied by U. Therefore, efficiency of the jet in case of series of plates which are mounted on the periphery of the wheel, which in turn is connected to the shaft so that some effective work can be got done. Output power divided by input power, rho AV whole multiplied by V minus U whole squared multiplied by U divided by half rho AV cube. If you simplify this, you will get efficiency of the jet is equal to 2 multiplied by V minus U multiplied by U divided by V squared. The efficiency will be maximum when d efficiency by du is equal to 0. Therefore, 2 whole multiplied by V minus 2U divided by V squared must be equal to 0, which implies V minus 2U is equal to 0 or V is equal to 2U. we can say that efficiency will be maximum. Efficiency will be maximum when jet velocity will be equal to twice the plate velocity, or otherwise, for efficiency to be maximum, plate velocity shall be equal to half of the velocity of the jet, or velocity of jet is equal to 2 times the plate velocity u. That's all. That means if you substitute these value, instead of v, you can substitute 2 times u, or you can substitute in the above equation u is equal to v by 2. Then if you simplify, you will get half, that is nothing but 50%. So what is the conclusion here? If the series of plates are mounted on a periphery of the wheel, the maximum efficiency that we can obtain is 50%. Is it clear concept? Next, flat plate is inclined to the jet. This we will take in the next class. Okay, slowly you start understanding by listening the video twice, thrice, and then start practice it, so that it will be easy for you to understand furthermore. So in a simple way and slowly I am explaining. Hardly matter. Let us complete slowly the syllabus. Just for the sake of completion, if we do, what happens? You may not be able to understand the concept in the class very clearly. Any number of textbooks will give you the stuff. But important matter is you have to understand how these all we are getting. If you follow in the classroom, definitely at home when you are studying, keeping a book or reference material, any type of reference material, either notes which have been uploaded, or PPT material we have uploaded, or textbooks, Modi and Seth, Bansal, Rajput, any number of textbooks will give you the stuff. Only thing is, starting trouble should not be there. So that with which our aim is to make you to clear the understanding of the concept. Okay? Have a good day.